Hello, hello, hello. Hey man, I was trying to go live in our little group, but that didn't work out. People were probably busy, but I figured I could what I want to call you today and talk to you today, talk to you live. I want us to be all on the same page. So what I did was write down some keys and clues to what's going to make us successful in 2019. And the first thing is to all agree we're going to get a 2020 vision. We want to see clearly. All right. So I thought I would, before I call you, you could give the first one a question some thought and have some questions, and I answer your questions on that call. And then you can also be able to write down what I'm going to give you is actually a schedule you need to adopt. Okay, so my question I really want to know is, what are your expectations from my econ and also from me this year? What are your expectations from this program? What do you want to get from this program? Let me help you get what you want out of this program. And let's figure out what how we need to position ourselves to get what you're expecting to get in this program. Like I said, my first time, I was expecting to get a refund on my taxes because I had filed. I owed because my children came off of it. I owed the second year, and then that third year. By that third year, I had found that in order to minimize your personal taxes, you had to have your own business, and I went with an online business, or that's what I learned from my econ, an online business, that I could do that. And I put along with that Avon, paparazzi, and I was doing some eBay, and I got a couple of other things I'm doing for 2019. So I'm going to grow all of that, some of it organically and some of it, I'm promoting, but you don't have to get all into that. But what I'm saying, as you go along and implement this my econ thing in your life, and decide how you want to take. Do you want to be a travel agent? It's so many ways this thing can go, or you can just save money. It's so many ways to go. Buy something from yourself. I got Road Assure because my family's always on the road. I've used it at least 4 times this year. That's 200 a lick. That's $800 I've saved this year for $8 a month because my family is always on the road. So man, it's just a great program, and you can make it fit you. So that is the question: what do you expect from my econ, and what do you expect from me? And I guess after we get on the call, I'll tell you what I expect from you. I guess up next is what I expect from you in order for you and me and we to be successful in 2019. So this is the schedule you should adopt and implement and set a schedule around if you are serious in growing your business like me. You guys we can do this, man. I swear to God, to the creator, it's the best thing I've seen, and I've seen so much. Even I'm seeing stuff you guys are not seeing because you just not. I'm gonna show you though. I put you in these groups, and to get to know people, get your Facebook post or Instagram post, get those things, start develop. Don't be scared to get some of my stuff and make it your own. You don't always have to put me on it. Big up yourself. I enjoy you edifying me, and you can always call me. But at some point, we're gonna take the wings off and we're gonna fly. And once we all get to flapping our wings, man, we're gonna make so much noise. It's gonna be incredible. Okay, so let me go on. What this is the schedule you need to adopt. Okay, on Sunday nights, which is tonight, you have a national call out of Little Rock, Arkansas. So write that down. Just stay basic right here. And when I call you, I have the exact uh, number you use. That's all of this is on the web or a call, but I just allot this time on to know how many calls you have per night. Make a little schedule right now, and we're going to fill it in because some of these times are going to change because everything is brand new. So we're going to find out tonight when Little Rock comes back online for the first time this year. Okay, so okay, Sunday nights you have a live call and it's not recorded. That's out of Little Rock. Okay, it's one call on Sunday out of Little Rock. Now you can invite people to that call. I don't use that call to invite people. I have 2 nights, and you got to set your own schedule. You know, I want to use. I'll be using 2 nights to invite people, and that'll be Monday nights and Wednesday nights, and there's a reason for that. Okay, but Sunday nights it's one call out of Little Rock. You can invite people, but this call is very important. It sets the tone for the week for you. It sets the tone for the week for you. This lady that runs this group out of Little Rock is my tax lady in the tax team out of Little Rock. They have been doing this all the time. So catch that call on Sunday nights. Make that call. That's a training call. That's training you get. It's not out of me, my econ out of Atlanta, but it's sanctioned by them because it's billed as a national call. But it's also training at the end of the call, and it's not recorded. Okay, so Sunday nights tonight, join that call, and I'm going to say off the top of my head, look at that sucker starting at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Okay, so the next call, the next block you need to put on your piece of paper is Monday night. Monday night is the Ivy Stokes webinar and call. It's ran by one of the top leaders. And you use that, I use that call to leverage my time by giving a professional leader in my econ, sometimes Mr. Ivy Stokes, that comes on and runs that call, and they may even ask questions. And that's an important thing I want to tell you too. When you make these calls, get comfortable announcing who you are and where you are from. I would go mention our team, but we don't really have a name right now. Us. We would Team Jubilee, but I'm talking about you guys with me. Okay, so you know we're still growing and deciding what we're going to look like. It's very powerful. Okay, so on Monday nights, I use that night to invite people to the opportunity. It's an overview call. It might be 30 minutes, normally 30 minutes. So you can expect that to jump off. I'm going to say 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. It may be later, but all these times are going to change. But just block the day and how many calls. One call on a Monday that you invite folks and to say your name and where you're from. That's a nationwide. They get to hear people from all over the country. People like to know, to see that this group is all over the country. You know that my econ is all over the country. That's why they like you to say where you're from. And plus, you use that to get to know the leaders like TC Chambers and get to telling your story, developing your story, because we all have a story why we joined my econ and what we expected to get out of it. And you know, providing value and information and educating our friends and family, our loved ones. So let me go on. Monday night, there's one call, Ivy Stokes We'll get the time correct as we go along. Now, next one, Tuesday nights. Tuesday night is online marketing, normally hosted by June Collier. He's the marketing director of my econ. Now that course, it's a course, okay? So there's a fee with that. It's $19 a month, okay, for the elite version, and like 14 for like where they give you some stuff. I went with the elite. Not in telling you to do this, but you may want to look to the future getting captured pages, so you make them for your other businesses. And if it's a marketing class to market your business, and they teach that, and that's sanctioned by my econ, and that's on Tuesday nights, and I go to that one all the time, and it is recorded, okay? And I believe Ivy Stokes, I don't think Ivy Stokes is recorded, but he does have a web page. That one will be like, you'll go on it, and he may have a couple of older videos that's stored on the page. And I have a page like that, and I'm going to be working on that a little bit more. It's called Free Conference Call, where you can sign on and we can talk live, kind of like what we're doing right now. We're not live, it's recorded, but I recorded it, like I say, so we can all get the same message and get on the same page and get this 2020 vision with our team, because we're going to grow this thing. It's growing crazy. I really glad everybody is putting in the work and building yourself so you can build your future. Because we got the blueprint. I mean, it really, if you read it and apply it, we got the blueprint. And those that's done hung around, we're going to get our taxes. I would advise you to let Candace do our taxes, because she's in my econ, been in my econ. She's platinum in my econ. She's my friend. And I see she can do that over the phone. It ain't like you got to show up at her office. But she does have an office. She has a team. She might have people do it for you, that's on her staff. She has a business. This thing you can become a tax business. You can charge people to do their taxes. I don't know what your personal skill levels and whatnot. You can spin it off into so many things, and that's what you really need to, figure out how you're going to develop your story. I know Mr. Carlos, we talked. I encouraged him to build his vision like with his wife. Do a live quick video asking a question or looking at it from a couple's perspective. Just get comfortable how you want to present it. I present it because this is how I got it. I got it from a working man and worked all his life and worked for his family and tried to do the right thing. Boom, I need a business. That's just get paid at the pump. That's my campaign. And I'm going to keep that campaign, and I don't plan on changing it. Even though my team, bro, I'm going to tell you this. I once wanted to do comedy about family situations because I had kids, 5 children and twins. So it's some funny things that happen and we laugh about out of my 30 years of marriage. So, and this just is just to get to know each other. But I wanted to do stand-up comedy. I really wanted to be a comedian and wanted to tell some wife jokes and some children jokes. And part of when I was developing it was I was going to go to the comedy event, and I got scared. But I was going to go in my work clothes and do my comedy show and beginning, hey, I'm in a rush. I just got off work. And how y'all doing tonight? And boom, going to my routine. And as I bring it back up at the end, how I was going to end my comedy was I'm changing clothes, going to another job, having 3 jobs. So I've always been a worker because I've had a lot of kids and whatnot. So this ain't really nothing new. It's really easier work. I'm able to sit down and go to these classes and have my food and my drink and fill up my notebook. The plan for me next, not this year, but by next year, y'all, I want to write a book, and not a big book, but more like an e-book about. I'm already thinking of it. I'm calling it the metaphysics of money. That's my title that I'm working with. The metaphysics of money. Why the metaphysics of money? I want to keep it kind of abstract. See, but I'm going to tell y'all, it's not only going to be that book, The Metaphysics of Money, it's also going to spin into the second book, The Science of Money. I want one to be like concepts of money, and the other book to be like actual steps you can take about money. And both books based on the 2 years of notes that I've been taking. Man, if I could write, if one of you guys can really write, and I can send you my notes and we can just tighten up those 2 books and get them going where I can give them free or charge $1.99. That would be a lovely income stream that I want to work on for me personally with all I'm doing. So it's a bunch of study and it's opportunities all around us, and we just gotta keep on going. But let me finish. I'm sorry to divert from there, but this is the recording. You can speed it up, go back, and get your piece of paper and write down this schedule before I talk to you. But again, let's go through it. Sunday, 1 call. Monday, 1 call, you invite person. Tuesday, it's a fee with that to get the videos that's recorded, and you can look back and get all this marketing stuff. There's a lot of the stuff I've learned how to do on my Facebook page to kind of monetize what I'm doing. I'm getting a lot of that from June Collier in the online marketing, learning how to make links. I got capture pages, all that little stuff you will eventually want to learn how to do, or the person that joins you may want to learn how, and that's how the online marketers that have taken over this thing, because they see it's a good thing. That's what they do. They market. And my econ, since they have come in, is they have influenced the system that they are building for us that we can use. And that's how I get some of my capture pages. And I can even make them for other ventures. Like that gold club thing I'm working on. It's just a way to save some of our money, and we can write it off. See, the beauty of this, us being in my econ, this is a main point for everything too. As you learn about affiliate marketing or just buying your books to invest in yourself or whatever you're doing, buying notebooks, this being in my econ and paying that fee a month, you're able to keep your tax records with your CashFlow Manager for like books, magazines that relate to whichever business you got. If I'm doing the gold, my thing with the gold, I don't even want to go into it because it might confuse you, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so let me get back to Tuesday online marketing. That does cost some money. They are recorded. You can go back and look at that one anytime, but you ought to go live where you talk with the people and the people get to know. Okay, Wednesday night, big night. Wednesday night is the biggest night, I guess. Boom, 2 calls. You got the Ivy Stokes call that I use to invite people, webinar. Okay, I keep the link. I run that link. Oh, come to the opportunity. Learn from my founders. However you want to fix it. Invite your guests to that one. I use that one, and then we have a second call after that one from out of Little Rock. And again, you can invite people to this one. I don't, because I might get caught on the first one, but I make it to the second one so I can get the training at the end that my econ, sanctions. But that gives you the tips, and you talking to Candace, and all of that. Y'all will help me blow up Little Rock, because y'all know they hating. I ain't gonna even, they hating in Little Rock, but I love my econ. So don't say that to nobody. Don't say that to nobody. Please don't say, because I love them. I love them more than they love me. Let's put it like that. I love them. I know I don't love you more than you love me. You love me. We love each other the same. I love y'all for real. But let me go on, and let's grow this family. Man, if we do this 5 years, what I did the first year by myself, not telling nobody, because I wasn't sure. I got my tax refund. Then I started telling people. Started to had some brothers that really believed in me just off the jump. Got in and stayed in. Invited a friend that gave me confidence to win. I appreciate him still here, and he's going to grow. He's going to go for EVP this go. He wants to be EVP this go around. He wants to be EVP because and we're going to. Man, just work on your testimony. I'm glad you stuck in there, and everybody, even the ones that left, you can come back at any time, and whatever you're doing. I see all your posts, and if you got a job, man, if you have a job, the $30 you're getting $200 to $500 per month back. At the tax time. I can't make that no more clear. It's like we paying money to make money right off your phone. If you're not driving a car, right off your phone, right off your internet. None of that requires a phone. And in some ways, you can write off public transportation, but you have to look into it. I can't look into it for you, but I know it can be done because I'm watching them do it. Okay, so come on back into the fold in the family. Change that W-4 to that big number, and get all your money while we at work. Man, that's the main thing. I love getting all my money. I told Yolanda the other day, right now I'm finna go to Texas, and they sent my coworker to Atlanta to deliver a package, and he got overtime. So I've been talking to him, but I know he's a resistor, and I probably shouldn't have did it, but I did it anyway. I showed him my check stub without going on the trip, because they didn't invite me on the trip, and I was really glad I didn't go. Don't think I wanted to drive to Atlanta from freaking Desert. Okay, so I really didn't want to go, but I was making a point with him also, and I wanted to check myself. But anyway, boom. I pull out my check, man. Look, I got this. You need to go and do this if you're gonna work here next year. I got conversation for people, man. If you're gonna work here next year, man, I highly advise you get all your money, man. I don't see why you ain't doing this. And boom, I made just as much he did, and he done worked overtime and then went and worked himself to death. Man, that's enough affirmation for me to know I'm doing the right damn thing. Get my money in damn Trump, but. I want to keep this under 30 minutes, okay? So Wednesday night, 2 calls. Ivy Stokes and the Little Rock call. Both of them you can invite. I only invite to Ivy Stokes because they sometimes have answering questions, sometimes they don't. They change. The top leaders always speak, though. I leverage their knowledge to people who do not know, okay? I leverage them. We got to leverage everything around us. And then Little Rock is training that you won't get everything. Boom. One of my favorite nights up next is Thursday. Write that down, Thursday. That's training with Alvin Curry. Normally about 9 o'clock. Might be 8. He switched, time change, whatever. New schedule. But he is located in your back office. The link is in your back office. The online marketing is in your back office if you want to sign up for that. I encourage you, but you don't have to. But it's tax deductible. You write all this stuff off. See? It's just investing in yourself, learning a new skill. That's a skill people, man, they not teaching that in school. They not teaching online marketing at any university. So just off of that, what would you pay to go to class? You got to show up. What would you pay to go to class and get a certificate in online marketing? Something you can use soon. You can use ours as soon as we get out of class and market something and sell something. One of all the products that you can sell if you want to focus on the product. If you don't, mine is on the team. My focus is on the team as a whole. But man, this thing can go 1,000 different ways. So hey, Thursday night, Alvin Curry, those shows are recorded. He's probably going to erase them for this year. He has a schedule that you can check out before you go to class. That's the class you prepare for before you go. You speak your name, where you're from. He's a little gruff, but don't tell him I said that. See, I'm telling y'all stuff. I hope y'all don't tell people that I done said. It's just an opinion. Okay, but hey, he's kind of gruff, but a nice guy. I can't wait till I meet him. And man, brother Carlos has actually met the leadership. I think Yolanda has met people in the leadership. So when you get around those people and you can talk the lingo with them, and you're excited, and they hear that excitement in you, man, they're going to gravitate to you. That's called attraction marketing. I did a podcast on attraction marketing, another stream of income. Okay, go on. Alvin Curry on Thursday. Take notes. Take notes to all these classes so you can get a notebook that's filled up in 2 years like I got, and write a book like I want to do, and be able to give that book away or sell that book and go on speaking to it. All of this stuff, y'all, that I really believe I can do. I really do. I believe I could come to your town and we put on a little mini conference at some place nice, and give some people some hope, and I can write it off. You can write it off. We can write it off. If you got good at this, you come down here. We go over here. We hit this community down. It's whatever we want it to be. Okay, so that's Thursday. Alvin Curry recorded shows. That information is in your back room. Go to your back room. I need to go more to my back office because it's changed so much that I really don't recognize it. But I do like when I share with people the opportunity, my last step, you know, who to join me, and I put that link in on their messenger. That beautiful airplane shows up. That's really beautiful. And we're going to learn how to peek and pass, and how you approach people both online, offline. But they teach all of this, but you got to show up for classes on time and make time. Hey, 28 minutes, let me finish up. That's Thursday. Friday, no calls. Enjoy your family. Take a break. We did the promotion all month. I worked every night. I did a marathon. So much experience. I learned how to do them live, how to share them, how to put them in groups. A lot of stuff I learned how to do by just making mistakes. We believe in making mistakes and taking chances. 28:45, boom, Fridays, be with your family, cut it off. I might switch to a different program on that, crypto. I don't know. I might do crazy. I love learning, but that's not Friday. Cut it off. Be with your family. Be with your husband. Love your children. Friday's game night, family night. Okay. Saturdays, we have what they call Super Saturdays in some town. I think Atlanta wants to have one every Saturday. As a matter of fact, my wife for my birthday asked me what I want to do. I want to go to a Super Saturday and give her a little vacation in a big city. Her sister lives in Atlanta, where I can go to Atlanta. I'm in conversation with a real friend who likes what I'm doing, that's going through some things, and I helped him. You learn how to help people. When you help people and you're serious about it, people feel that. I hope you feel that I'm sincere, because I really am. And this gives us a platform to do that. Help people we love. I use like this right here. Gonna tell you the truth. Tell them what number to change it to, so you can get your money on your job, and then join me when your money cut off. I tell you what number to put in there. I tell a person just like that, if I really love you and I know you, I tell you the exact number to put on your job so that your money will cut on. And then when your money cut on, you need to join and keep your money on. Don't go back changing. You don't have to when you can spend that little 35 a month to keep that number at that level and use that money to eliminate debt, save in an investment account, build a retirement account, build your emergency fund, follow the steps that they have clearly laid out. Okay, Friday night, be with your family, cut it off. Saturday night, is nothing going on. They have Super Saturdays. Ours is in the morning. Ours is not in Little Rock, not even every Saturday. I think it's like the fourth Saturday. And that's where I invite friends that I really know in contact touch, on my cell phone. I invite, hey man, I'm coming to Little Rock. I'm gonna see my mom. I'm writing that off. I'm taking the deduction on the little $10, and that money, if they charge some, is probably to keep the facility. Or if we get a facility, we gotta pay the rent for whatever room we rent out at the hotel. Whatever we gotta do, it's fees with that. So we learn how to come together and make some money and spread some knowledge, and it may cost some money to get to not. And I think Atlanta is free every Saturday, so it just depends on where you're at and what they're doing, and different teams doing. We can do them ourselves if we wanted to, or like me, I go to Little Rock on their Super Saturday, invite somebody, and I have had people show up. Hey man, come listen to it, and then stay for the training. We have training after we do the opportunity, just like a call, but it's just like live, and it's at a beautiful business setting in Little Rock, and we do that on Saturday mornings. Me and my wife go to Little Rock. Okay, so hey, that's it. Sunday tonight, we got a call originating out of Little Rock. It's some training involved. Monday night, you got Ivy Stokes, invite folks and share. Tuesday night is online marketing class with June Collier. Wednesday night is a big night. It's 2 calls. You got Ivy Stokes first, one of the leaders. Leverage them to share the opportunity of my econ. And after that call, another Little Rock call. And Little Rock calls are 2 different numbers. Okay? Little Rock calls is 2 different numbers. Ivy Stokes is always the same number. You got to keep that in mind. Little Rock changes. Ivy Stokes does not change, and they maintain their times, okay? 2 calls Wednesday night, big night. Thursday night, you're not inviting nobody to nothing, but you coming to class. Tuesday night, no invites, come to class. Thursday night, no invites, come to class. Tuesday night, June Collier. Thursday night, Alvin Curry. His information is listed in the back. Both of those classes are recorded that you can listen to them after the class. June's online class, you cannot listen to those videos if you're not a paying member. $19 a month, tax deductible, invested in yourself class. Alvin Curry, you pay no money. He is sanctioned by my econ. He's a little gruff, but I love that brother. He's been here since the beginning. He might have a special guest every now and then. So if he have a special guest, it's really special. But that's class you prepare for ahead of time. Thursday. So then Fridays, boom, go hang out with your family. Go to your back your mall. Go to Groupon. Restaurant.com. That's the best one. Go to restaurant.com in your My Econ Mall and go and save some money when you go out and buy you something to eat. If you eat out. We just don't do it like I live in the country, but go boom, boom. Saturday, Super Saturdays, you want to use that one to go somewhere live. Take somebody with you, go by yourself. Be around people. Feel the energy of real people. And maybe I can come to one in your area that's close by, and we and you can meet. I can't wait to meet all of you, and we go on our cruise together. We're gonna do that. That's probably 2025. Let's mark that down. 2025. We're taking all our families on a goddamn cruise. 2025. We're taking all our families on a cruise. Let that be our goal. Or we open a business as a group. Either one. I've got to have good credit. So work on your credit. Send those letters out in 2019. Get that better. Eliminate that debt and just grow your economy. Hey, look back at this video. I made it just for you, and you got my number. If you need to call me now, you can't. I still need to talk to you. And the reason, getting the 2020 vision, and what are your expectations from not only my econ, but from me, because I want to give you the best value, the knowledge. I want to cut your learning curve. I want to cut it tremendously by all these classes. I show up all the time early. So use that to your benefit. Use that as encouragement, as motivation. Look what I'm doing really close, and just repeat. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I add new people to my timeline every day. So I always know somebody hadn't seen whatever I'm offering every day. And I'm doing it for me, and I love doing it. And it's about building relationships. When you build a relationship, you build your business. Okay? So, hey, let's build our relationship so we can build our business. And we're going to take that trip in 2000. What year was I say? 2025. 2025 on our ship, a magic voyage as a team, and show these conscious folks how to do it. Peace.